Hello and welcome back to another Shoutcasting performance. Before we start, just suppose I give a little bit of context. This game it is starting a little bit after I've selected Doomfist, obviously, as you can see, and stuff to do with the actual game starting itself, because it does start with a kill screen at the top right. It's only just put me in the game. I've only just spawned in. I figured I wouldn't start record straight away because sometimes it's such you put me in a game, I've picked my character, I've gone in, and then the game's ended straight away, which is brilliant. So I figured I'd wait, make sure that everything's right, check my settings. Settings seem good. That'll get started. So as you could probably surmise, it is unrated. I don't really know how to play Doomfist. I can't lie, it's not really. Not the character that I know how to play. I just saw people playing at college. It looked quite fun, so I figured I'd give him a go without knowing much about him. Here's my dash, get some new hands over there. You get a little bit of cheeky block, and I think what happens is you kind of just get away, and because May with it, I figured get behind the wall she's put up because I'm not too worried. And then I think I should get Hanzo here. Yeah, finish him off with a punch. Do go after Sigma, and what you do notice is that my aim's not the best. Push him away. He does get me with a rock, and I got a finish shot. Put that to 1. Pretty low, doesn't it? That 25. Jesus Christ! And then obviously Mercy heals me back up to full. I kind of think Mercy was a little bit of an MVP in here, because while I'm here being an idiot focusing on this turret, Mercy's keeping me ill, keeping me full, and all that good stuff. I wouldn't have got any of the damage I even got in this game if it wasn't for the fact that I had Mercy constantly healing me, which is good because that's the job of the support. Got Ham's wrecking ball down to 1, which is a bit unfortunate because he's dead. Punches him up, punches away Sigma to try and get back a bit. I evade his rock, so I'm kind of thinking I can get him here because I've also got Mercy on me. Punch Mercy. I'll try and punch May away because she's getting on my nerves a bit. I'm get out of the way. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm trying to kill Sigma. Yeah, I do get a little bit of cheeky combo there with the stun into that, but yeah, Maisel, no skill required. It does get me down. And looking at the stats, I thought it's him again. Looking at the stats, as we can see now, I am going for 4-1 KD ratio, and the KD obviously the assist, and because Mercy has just been constantly just there following me, making sure I'm alive. It means that currently I am tank defend, even though this wrecking ball is probably better tank. Me and Sigma going even, except I have 4 kills, probably again because Mercy's the MVP carrying by just consistently healing me, which was very nice. I even give a bit of thanks here. Cheers, cheers for I can't really type, can I? Cheers for the healing, mate. Before I died, as I should, doing a job, but you can tell, I even after this I kind of went for a bit of research, just looked at a guide, not sure how effective a 2022 game ramp thing is, but saying stuff like you need to make sure you have to hit all 4 of these for to do anything. I think I got 3 there. I didn't realize how long it took to reload. Obviously, I'm not the best at managing my abilities and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure, because again Mercy's on me, I get some work done. A better player there, when I punched Wrecking Ball, probably would have got, a bit more out of that, but, Genji's here. I do get caught here, unfortunately. I do get caught whacking. And, I do have my ult, which we'll see how I try and make use of that later. Again, I am doing my right weapon accuracy is poor, so you can tell I'm not really playing too well. So the same, 3 rocket punch kills, 1 seismic slam kill, as I've literally not got another kill since, which I've just realised. Again, you look at the damage of the other tank. Doomfist should be doing more damage anyway, but Wrecking Ball with the 6 kills does make a difference. And then Rhino, I think that was Sigma before. I'm clearly doing a little bit better than the Rhino, Sigma, whatever he wants to play, but you know, I can't say that in good faith that I'm playing really well. Obviously, I noticed I didn't see at the end of the game and that I weren't going to get to point. So what I try and do is I try and meteor strike onto point. Doesn't really work. I mean, I am just trying to play unrated for fun, which is a bit annoying. I even tell my team, so I try to ult onto point. Which I'm pretty sure I don't get a response to, which is a bit annoying. You know, I feel like, no, it's not that bad, mate. I'm looking thinking who to go to, because I don't want to play a character that I'm really good at. I think I do stay on for just a little bit. Yeah, I stay on just for a little bit, you know. Waiting to attack. You know, I can tell my Doomfist obviously needed some work, and the team comp wasn't the best, you know. And also with one of their enemy healers in this one specifically being a Lucio, which is a bad matchup for Doom. According to the article I read. Not too sure how credible that is, but yeah. Tracer does laser me, which is quite nice. I'm not happy about it. I remember I'm not happy about it. I'm kind of grumpy about it, you could say. You know, not that you know, a bit frustrated. So, you know, try and make sure that I'm out of the fight as little as possible. Try and help Junkrat fail, but you know, they say it's the thought that counts. I disagree. Look at that, the cheeky little save there. You know, that's the thing. That's why Lucio's annoying for me. Like for Doomfist, I'd imagine the little boop, the residual. But you know, I managed to react, dash, or rather dive back onto the bridge to make sure that I don't just get booped off, like, which would be quite sad. I am trying to get something in. I do get a couple hits, but you know, Mercy was healing Lucio for some reason, which is not helping. Somehow Genji just literally doesn't hit me while I'm trying to block stuff. I do dash away again, and unfortunately Chase just kind of chases me. So I'm again, you know, I'm not happy with that whatsoever. Yeah, Junker Queen. And a character that I did try and pick up for a little bit, you know. As we can see, I look into stats again. You know, ignore the accuracy because I literally just picked her up. I've started to slip. No, oh wait, no. I was going to say I started to slip a little, but that was Reinhardt and now it's Lucio, so I can't really say I've started to slip a little. Because then I would have done more damage as a Reinhardt, then I would have switched to Lucio. So similar damage there, because now he was a tank, but I guess I can really only focus on Wrecking Ball here. He has now got more kills, more assists, more deaths, but it's only one more, so it's not as big a deal. More mitigation, which I guess maybe Doomfist isn't the best for, but he's still got the shield thing, you know. It can still mitigate a little bit. And I guess he's got more self healing, but like I don't know whether or not like, but Doomfist's lifesteal on his abilities necessarily would be put towards a healing thing, as we can see here. Not something to focus on in the tank class, because that's kind of the job of the support who left. So that's different. Mercy had a lot more healing than that in the first round. I'll say Junker Queen. Lucio gets a boop on the soldier to the right, as we can see there. Like, that's what I avoided. The thing about Junker Queen is that how the shotgun works is like a range thing. Like, it does less damage the more range you go. I do just kind of throw the knife for the sake of throwing it. And then I use my, not to show the name, but I use the amp that I get, my amp ability. Pair that with the finisher, the Jagged Blade. You know, just a big slash. To make sure that I do actually end up finishing off Lucio, which is really good because, you know, Lucio put in a lot of work. Wrecking Ball comes in, it either kills me or I barely live. I do barely live thanks to my ability regenerating, or rather recharging I should say, as well as my own ability being active. So as you can see there, I did a lot of damage to both of them because the knife does like a lot of residual, and I do just try and like smack Genji because, you know, he's got the reflector up, so, you know, not gonna get much damage. You see there, like right next to him, I do get a headshot on the first one, but either way I'm doing a lot, you know. Same again. I'm pretty sure I died. Oh no, I don't. I thought Wrecking Ball might have died to my knife, but no, he didn't. Not sure who exactly I got with a knife, but I'm gonna guess it was either Lucio or the Tracer, but I kinda can't tell, to be honest. As the fight goes on, I do get the nice, beautiful little kill here on Wrecking Ball. Oh, it just kinda gets annihilated. I don't know. Maybe it was also a case of, Junkrat getting his ult and it doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case. But I also got credit for it, so can't complain. Yeah, I use my ult, get them all poisoned. Lucio goes down. I also get a kill on Tracer, and which is quite alright. So I do get a double kill. Yeah, 2 kill, like a double kill on Rampage. And luckily for me, the stats just came up. So as you can see now, still on. Now I'm more on par in terms of like eliminations or kills with the other tank, which is quite good considering how Wrecking Ball does get a lot of damage if played well with the I'm not too sure what the ability is called. It's like the ground pound. He like uses his hook when he's in the ball form. He swings around, and then when he's there, he can slam down. I'm kind of thinking like the ground pound that you see in Mario. So that's a good way to get damage, as well as him having like 80 bullets in his round and the ability similar to Junker Queen, but I think he does also make him shoot faster, which is quite decent for damage. But maybe Wrecking Ball isn't the biggest damage dealer out there. Again, so I die less, which is quite good because it means I'm actually on the field for longer, and my mitigation is also catching up. Again, can't really look at healing because it's such a temporary ability that gets my heals up. And I kind of get a bit silly there, but I was already there anyway. I already jumped, and I thought, oh, I can't really get back. Again, I use my buff ability to try and make sure that I do get back into the action faster, and it does also help my team. Once again, Wrecking Ball gets a bit lasered. Wrecking Ball just kind of gets a bit lasered. And if I can hit one of my shots on Lucio, quite agile. I'm not that good. That was actually inputted before I booped, to be fair. Get a 2-piece on that, and then for some reason Tracer's not moving. I kind of expected him to then wake up and move, but then I didn't. Get Mercy down. So I have got 3 kills, which is nice. One of them already died before, then, it was Junkrat who got the last one. Okay, I'm going to take a little cheeky peek at the stats again, even though, we haven't seen him too long ago. If they want to appear, I guess not. Where are they? Yeah, here we are. So, again, now oh no, not surpassed. I've equalised the kills with the Wrecking Ball, which is quite good. Mitigation getting up there. I think my weapon accuracy went up a little bit. The accuracy itself isn't good. Obviously, I can't compare myself to the Wrecking Ball's accuracy because I can't see it. But accuracy definitely quite clearly needs some work, as we can see. 23, not the best, but I'm getting the job done. With better accuracy, I could be doing more damage. I could be on more kills as well. And yeah, I do, like, me and Hanzo both do about 50% to Tracer, and then I also get help credit for the Wrecking Ball kill. I do try and run it. I do just try and charge it. Genji is on 1, so he does get finished. Tracer running in again, as you can see. Not the best aim, but I do end up getting the kill credit, even though not looking at the damage again. I did see 4.5, probably 4.5k now for the damage dealt. And you can see it's a final fight, the final countdown, final showdown. Reinhardt is definitely due to go down. I do kind of charge him to get him down before I can do anything crazy. I believe I try and ult. I don't think my ult does much because I reacted to Genji's ult, but Genji kind of sent me flying, got me taken down. Look, there's so many things that happened. I'm pretty sure Genji killed off. He got 4 out of 5. Reinhardt, no, sorry, not Reinhardt. Junkrat got 2. But my ult unfortunately didn't get him before I died, which I was hoping to at least weaken the team a little bit. So, as interesting as that could have been, it is a defeat, unfortunately. Which, we can't complain. Genji clearly got like one of the most well-timed, one of the best ults. Do want to take a little cheeky peek at that one more time. So, had I ulted earlier, had I not got hit by that, you see Genji getting the cheeky little 4-piece UH. Even go flying, man. That's such a weird ragdoll mechanic. See the Genji, gets a 4-piece, brilliant 4-piece, might I add. I can be mad, but I'm not mad. Genji, because, it was good position on his. We were all in a position where he could kill us all. Even if, Junkrat got the revenge, it didn't matter, we weren't on point, they were on point, it was a good game. The main things I can say for next time is, if I can find them, whoops, no, there we go. Looking at the stats one more time, my jagged blade accuracy, my weapon accuracy has gone up, my wound, or wounding uptime percentage has gone down, but those two have gone up at least slightly. That was 23. That I want to say was 38. Now again, final scores, I tank diffed. I clearly tank diffed. Obviously, the accuracy itself, not good at all. I'm mainly going to be talking about Wrecking Ball because at one point, Reinhardt went Lucio, so I can't really compare myself to the person who switched a lot. But for Wrecking Ball himself, for the two people actually played tank the most, I did almost 1,000. I did 900 and just did over 900 damage more than what Wrecking Ball did. Oh wait, hold on. 433834 out of Nimai, 900. Just short of the big 1,000. Got more kills, got half the deaths. He got more assists though, to be fair. But yeah, I think the main thing that I did wrong is that I had poor weapon accuracy and I went Doofus the first round. If I didn't want to just have a bit of fun, play a bit of Doom, it could have been a good win if I just felt like playing Junker Queen at the start. Fortunately for the rest of my team, I didn't. Even though I don't necessarily think I played bad, if I played a better tank, I think if I played like Ramatra, someone I'm better at, could have clearly, gone quite wild, gone quite crazy. But, I do need to work on fundamental areas clearly, such as weapon accuracy on any character, which requires accuracy itself as a key part of the kit. So, yeah, I know, understand now where to improve as a player himself, and, how I am clearly, not bad at tank, but there's some tanks I do need to do a lot of work based on the research I've done and whatnot. So, a bit of a long one, but yeah, thank you for listening.